In this video, we're going to look at managing members and owners on a Microsoft Teams team. So I've created Teams training here in a previous video. I didn't add any members, so I want to go in and manage the people who can access this team so we can start collaborating really nice and easy. I only have standard channels in there, so there's nothing private. I don't need to worry about adding my members to private channels. I'll look at that in a separate video, but I need to get some people on my team. So where it says Teams Training, I've got 3 dots. If I click there, I can see my options. And I've got 2 ways of doing this. I can either go to Manage Team, or I can go to Add Member and add members individually. I'm just going to go to Manage Team because there's lots I can do in one place. And it makes sense to me to go there. But there's no reason why you wouldn't go to Add Member and add them there. I just want to see a nice view. So when I click on Manage Team, I can see immediately who the members are. There's just myself as the owner, and there's no members and guests at the moment. So I'm going to add a member by clicking on Add Member and then searching for them in my system. So I'm going to add a guest. Click on add, and that person there is now a guest. If that was an internal person in my company, they would come through as a member, and where it says guest there, I'd have a drop down to be able to change them to an owner. And my best practice is to have at least 2 owners in each team, just so that if one owner's away or one owner leaves, you've got someone else there in the system who can manage the team. If they're both gone or they're both on holiday, then your IT team will be able to help you do anything within your team, but it's nice to have at least 2 owners there. I'm just going to click on close, and we can now see that my guest is in this team. And I would again be able to see member if this person was an internal person to my organisation, and I'd be able to click on the drop down there once I've added them as a member to change them to an owner if I wanted Daniel to be the second owner on my team. Likewise, if you want to remove anyone from a team, your best practice is to come in here and manage team, and then if you look just to the right of where I've added Daniel, there's a cross. All I need to do is click on that cross and he's gone again. So I've added him to the team. I can change him to owner if he's a member, if he's internal. If not, he's just a guest. And then when I want to remove someone, I would do the exact same thing, but I would find them on that members and guests, and I would click on the cross to remove them. Nice, easy way of managing your team. And if you've got a couple of people to add and some to remove, again, I would definitely come into Manage Team here rather than Add Members, because you can do all of it from in here. And you can also see who has access. It may be that you added people a long time ago and you've forgotten that certain people have access and they've moved departments and you've just forgotten to remove them. So it's useful to come in here and check every so often and make sure the right people have access and are able to collaborate with the rest of the group on the department, team, project, team, whatever you've got that team for in Microsoft Teams. So have a play, make sure your access is correct, and make sure you've got at least 2 owners on each of your teams. It's definitely going to be useful for you down the line.